Let me tell you something. Let me talk to my guys today. If you don't have brothers, or when we're talking about like men motivation, from to shout out to my ladies, but I want to encourage a lot of my men because it's not enough of us being men out here. So with that being said, and that's even for myself. If I'm calling you my brother or I'm calling you my homie, especially with us being like adults, like actual adults, and I mean, and even in middle school and even in high school, if I don't look at you or listen to you and be motivated to go harder or to tap into my bag, like what are we doing here? Like it's pointless. Like what am I doing? Like what are we doing here? Like prime example. I haven't been posting on YouTube a little while, but my buddy, he told me about the great things, and I've also witnessed the great things he's done as far as getting back on his workout stuff, remixing a reel that really was inspirational. In the snap of the fingers in the blink of an eye, I decided, hey, what am I doing? I haven't posted. You guys are looking for inspiration that you may not be getting from, male figures, So, I'm taking you on this journey with me, fellas, and everybody too, all my YouTube followers. If you just know I'm tapping into my channel, but, yeah, we gotta be motivating each other. It should be and we're kind of in the same lane. He's a creator too. So, with us kind of being in the same lane, it's like, okay, we're piggybacking, we're handing off that torch. We're, friendly competition. We're making each other better. Like, okay, you posted this video, man. Hey, look, I want to post 5. And I want him to look at this and say, man, let me post 6. And just keep going because, motivation like that is like one eats, we all eats. Maybe you need that motivation, man, to maybe start a YouTube channel. You're thinking about that Twitch. Get on that Twitch account. You're thinking about doing remixing reels. Do that. You're thinking about being a preacher. You're thinking about getting that doctrine, getting that degree, that trade. Fellas, let's lock in. You're only gonna get what you're putting in. And him doing that made me realize, like, okay, I can't expect to get a huge following. I can't expect to really go up on my content creating if I'm not creating the content for you guys. And, yeah, his name is Paris Newbie. If you want to follow his channel, he's an upcoming creator too, and we going up, y'all. Let's do it. But let's motivate each other. Like, you should be able to look at me and get out of that bed, or look at my situation and see the rough, genuine authenticity of it and be inspired. Man, because if not, what are we doing? This ain't middle school no more. This ain't freshman year in high school no more. And even with my younger fellas, still in high school, motivate each other, man. Motivate your friend to become that starter on the football team or sports, Motivate him. You know, you may be all he got. You know, stay over. You know, be the last one leaving out. You know, I used to do cross country and stuff, man. And if you're a cross country runner, man, and you're in high school, little bro, like, you gotta stay those extra hours, man. Stay when nobody's watching. Eat healthy, and all your other teammates aren't. Because it doesn't get no easier, man. You just get stronger about it. So, yeah, you know, it's, you know, we're recycling all this information and all this knowledge. Like I said, I should be able to look at you and gain knowledge and be wanting to kick it up and turn it up a notch. And, you know, you should be able to look at me and do the same. Because if not, like I said, what are we doing? So, you know, this is just an inspirational video for my men and my young men out there. Let's do this. Let's get off that couch. Let's get out that bed. Let's get out of our own way and do this. You know, but you only gonna get what you're putting into it. Like, this ain't no freebies. This ain't no gimmicks. This ain't no, you know, let me you know, drop down from, you know, the sky and do the bare minimum and think that's gonna hold weight for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I used to have a buddy, you know, he wanted to scam and do different things like that. And, you know, it's like, hey, if it's working for you, cool. But all at the same time, even if you're doing that, man, like, without the drive and without the ambition to transform your life, like, you're gonna get what you put into it. If you do not put the work into it, don't sit there and lay around whenever you're still gaining weight, when you're not getting in the shape that you want. You know, don't sit there and play victim, because it's just not how it works, man. You know, you can try to cut corners all you want, man, but what does it really mean? But you know, I'm ranting, and these are kind of like topics for another day. But yeah, the main thing is, you know, like, you know, I think the message is today is, if you got day ones, if you got close brothers, pals, and all that, families, male figures, they should be motivating you, and you should be motivating them. If that's not the case, it's time to do something different. And we'll let y'all go.